matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Vols will kick it away and get this game going. They'll return it from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season. Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. Catch made on the left side. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Well, of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful of being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. And this is exactly how they wanted to start when it opened up this game, especially on the road. It's a really well-blocked play. Pick up a good chunk of yards. And if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. They give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Gets rid of it on the move. Looking right, this one caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down. Critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Pressure is coming. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs. Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down. Adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Fox. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down. 1st down here for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Really good call here to go with the jet sweep, but you've got to get north and south. Once the defense is out of position, the quicker you can get vertical, the better chance you can find yardage for that 1st down. Over the middle.
defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain, brings up 4th down.
Chris, I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on 4th down, so you try to get as much as you can on 3rd to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play on 4th down.
Throws it to the right. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Back's got it again. 1st down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. 1st down and 10. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. 1st down to the 27. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some...
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know. I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. I'll start at the 25. The defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down play coming up. He's going to hand this off. Freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Back to throw. It's Fox. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
Looking for a man deep down the middle. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tennessee.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. is the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, that's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. That's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They were not going to catch him that time.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Fox. Throw to the running back in the flat. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Single back, takes the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. The receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. And the Volunteers are on the move here. Here comes a handoff. Gets some space among the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Volunteers.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking or what. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Finds his target, and it's complete. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. And that'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Looks right for a quick completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, tied.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
2nd and long now at the 17. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They'll try a pass here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Coverage team brings down the returner. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of the 17. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's finally tackled out the 2-yard line. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Alabama. This offense cannot be stopped. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Scanning the field, it's Fox. Looks to the left, pass caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Back in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Craig. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
3rd down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
Here we go on 4th down. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing, but they needed more than that here. They line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up the 1st down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. You talk about a confidence booster going forward.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. Numbers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
Point after, knocked right through. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking for some space. It's Delgado. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He'll take a deep shot here. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He can go across midfield. And he'll be brought down as time runs out in the first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. He's got it in the open. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to pass. It's Fox. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Well, I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
So here comes the Alabama offense back out of the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Man, a breakdown by this defense on that third down. They give the quarterback way too much space. He recognizes it, takes off. Now it is 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Bama. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Tennessee, 21.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a lead to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to throw. It's Fox. Looking to scramble. And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Tennessee, 21.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off. It's nice positive yards.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The Volunteers come to the line with 1st and goal. Back to pass. It's Fox. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Tennessee!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is what you love to see, right? The quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Tech.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. Where teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
things here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set. Second down play here. On the run, it's Delgado. They'll just get back to line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He lets it go on the move. Oh, what a grab! An effective play. Good for a first down of the 35.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down and distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Now it's second down here. Looking to throw here. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Now they call a run. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Takes the handoff again. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Down in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on third down. On the move now. Launching one to the end zone. Now he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Chris, that would have been his fifth touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, no, trapping back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
Well, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
The gain moves the ball to the 34.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On third down, it's a handoff. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Sylvia. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's Fox. The receiver grabs it. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
And the completion made. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, the receiver made a heck of an effort. He broke that one tackle, but there's just too many defenders flying to the football. Great stop by this defense to make sure he did not reach the first down marker.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Caught behind the line. It's Craig. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Let's go. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards. And here he gets the first down.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's 1st and goal. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Tight end goes in motion. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Can they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal? to keeper trying to get to the marker. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Vols.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for two to potentially take the lead? Either way, your defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. Motion now from the tight end. Looking downfield. It's Fox. And it's caught. The gutsy call pays off for 2 points, and they take the lead here late. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That's a big mistake there. The offense now a chance to get the lead right back, starting with good field position. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. First down, looking for more now. Here he goes. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
A quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, tied. They take the lead in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
He's running out of time here.
Great stop by this defense, and it gives them hope. And now if they can get a great return, really is going to come down to the quarterback, how quickly he can get that ball out, try to get down into scoring range, and have a shot here.
And with time a factor here late in the game, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Fox. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy.
A deep shot to the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. The Vols will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. And that's going to be incomplete on the final play. Broken up by the defense to preserve this victory. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.